Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is the Flying Elite from Pyro Clan. Flying Elite in the Object 140 this month on the Asian server. There's a bit of a mini mission for the Object 140 and also the tanks that lead up to it. I think all the tanks that lead up to the Object 140 are on sale until the 1st of August, which is coming up quickly. The Flying Elite from Pyro, which platooned up with his old mate Killer 01, also from Pyro Clan. They're both in the Object 140, the Tier 10 Russian medium tanks, and APCR rounds are standard ammunition on a lot of Tier 10s, and the Object 140 no exception. 320 average damage for 264 penetration with a 100mm gun, 330 penetration with the heat rounds. We're on Malinovka, and Flying Elite and Killer are both running up the eastern flank up towards the hill on Malinovka, which is where medium tanks often go. It's an all Tier 10 battle. Lots of medium tanks on both sides, which is good for dynamic gameplay, good for a little bit more exciting, I think, to play than heavy tanks, tank destroyers. Flying Elite looking for a cheeky shot over the rise towards the enemy Object 140. There you go, 333 hit points of damage, all the threes. He continues to play over the ridgeline and move up towards that northeast corner. The TVP T5051 auto-loading check tank, pigging for help. Flying Elite looking for a cheeky shot on the bat chat, doesn't quite land it. Looking for the rear end of the 121. The 121 Tier 10 Chinese medium tank is pretty well armoured. It's not a bad tank at all, the 121. It's pretty well armoured. It's got a good gun. It's not known for its speed, but it's got a decent amount of armour for a medium tank. That TVP T5051 died pretty cheaply by the looks of it up in that northeast flank. There's an STB1 last spotted up there. The Japanese medium, there he is. And also another Object 140. Object 140s everywhere while this mini mission is on. I think you need 50 good games and you get some personal reserves. I think from memory that's 50 wins in the top 5 or 10 and you get some personal reserves. It's definitely doable. It's a good tank to do it in, Object 140. Very fun tank to play. I've got my girl crew in Object 140 and they absolutely love it. Anyway, the Flying Elite's caught the shot from the enemy Object 140. Spotted plenty of tanks up there. There's the 140, the STB1, the IS-7, which could be challenging to deal with, as well as the Tina 1 OE5, the Panzer Kampfwagen 7, and now an E100 rolling up towards the hill. He won't be able to do this on his own. A lot of enemy tanks there. He's put a couple of shots through, but he doesn't want to expose himself too much. Nothing worse than exposing yourself on a hill. As he fires a heat round into the IS-7 for 330 damage, you can see he's also running a premium consumable, which is food, extra combat rations, which helps with his reload time, his aim time, his speed, his camouflage rating, rate of fire, and of course, I don't know, anything else. 0-1's the score. Looks like Killer and the Flying Elite both focusing on that E100. It's got plenty of hit points up for grabs, and of course the E100, not the monster it once was. It doesn't seem to be too hard to penetrate anymore. And of course the Flying Elite and Killer both having no dramas, putting damage into the E100. The mouse not so easy though. He's on 2,500 damage so far. The Flying Elite from Pyro Clan. Looking for more opportunities. Still got the heat rounds loaded, and it's because there's lots of armour up there, including that mouse. The mouse, the IS-7, the E5, the Panzer Kampfwagen, and the E100. That E100 is probably back right off now. He's down to 760 on health. And Elite Commander continuing to throw shells towards that mouse, but they're just not proving to be a little bit more challenging than it looks. It's not as easy as it looks. But what they are doing is keeping these enemy tanks from advancing up the hill. He's got some help now. There's a tank destroyer, bad chat. Tank destroyer will be... What is it? Is it a Jag? It is. It's the Jag. Not sure what he was aiming at there on that mouse. The mouse has been taken down to 850 hit points. That's better. That's where you shoot him. Into the cheeks. 100 makes another appearance and pays for it dearly. 1-all's the score. the Flying Elite on 3,212 hit points of damage. Flying heat round. Throwing heat around like it's going out of style, which is the right thing to do when you're up against it. That mouse is down to a one-shot now. He wants to confirm the kill on that heavily armoured Tier 10 German tank, which he does. 3-1 is the score. 4-1's the score now as the mouse on Flying Elite side picks up a kill on the E100. 4-2, 3,736 hit points of damage. He'd love to get some into the Panzer Kampfwagen. It looks like the E5 has gotten a little bit brave, as has the Object 140 on the enemy side, pushing into that little area where the Flying Elite's heading for now. For a shot on that E5, he's on 378 health. One shot should be enough. The IS-7 does the job. 6-3 the score now. I didn't mention anything earlier, but there was an E100 camping the base, and he's dead. So it probably says something. Is that a mark of excellence? It is. I'm sure he'd love to get more than one mark of excellence on that gun barrel. And the way he's playing this game, he probably will. 3,736 hit points of damage. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot to change the view. Picks up his second kill, getting rid of the Object 140 on the enemy side. Takes his damage up to 3851. That Jag just landed a great big shell into the Japanese medium tank, the SDB-1. 10-3's the score, and as is often the case when the score's around about 10-3, it's a mad rush to pick up the last remaining hit points of damage from the enemy. He's looking for the Batchat. The Batchat's just killed the 121, so he won't be too far away. Finds the grill. No idea where that shot went. He's down to APCR rounds because that's all he's got left. Killer looked like he put a pretty big shot into the Grill 15, the Tier 10 German tank destroyer. 11-5. Going to keep moving forward. I bet my money that they're all probably hiding in these bushes here. Batchat's very well known for their good camouflage rating, so could do worse than make the most of it and hide amongst these bushes. I don't think anyone's really had a look up here at A2. Oh, look at that side shots into the Jag. Just went a little bit too far to the front of the tank. Second shot goes through. Jag turning around now. He's worked out where these shots are coming from. Flying waiting for the right moment to take his shot. 4,153 hit points of damage, plus a little bit resisted. That one will go through as well. Only 283. That was a bit of a low roll. We'll take it. 4436 damage done. Jag is being lit down towards the friendly cap. Flying Elite's just been spotted, which tells me there's possibly a Batchat there. There he is. Jag picks up the kill on the IS-7, but it's a little bit too late for these enemy team. Nice shot into the turret of the Batchat. The Tier 10 auto-loading French tank. Now that Batchat, not that one, one of the other Batchats got the kill on Killer, and I would have thought he would have been reloading then. Maybe I thought that might have been why he was running away. Well, the other, I thought the other Object 140 was going to swoop in and steal the kill, but Flying Elite picks up his third kill, takes his damage up to 5,314 hit points, and now he's looking to get vision on that Jagpanzer E100. Still two Batchats unaccounted for. Well, not unaccounted for. They have been spotted. Last spotting over in the east and the central part. Clearly, he's no longer in that central part. Flying Elite on nearly 1,200 hit points. He's done 5-3-1-4. That's a pretty epic performance. And finally, that Jagpanzer gets shot. And 311 hit points of damage. He was hoping for the kill. Will he get the kill? Will he reload in time? Yes, he will. That's kill number 4 for the Flying Elite from Pyro Clan on Melanovka. And now he's charging towards where that enemy Batchat has just been spotted. 5,643 damage done. Looking for a 5th kill. He's got 20 seconds before that E100 caps it out. Still one Batchat. There he is, right up in the corner. Go! There you go. Kill number 5 for Flying Elite at the last kill of the game. Denies the E100 the chance to cap it out, and that's what this is all about. As we have a quick look at the post-game battle results, it's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for the Flying Elite from Pyro Clan. It's also a duelist medal, fighter and fire for effects. You had an absolute ripper, 5,818 hit points of damage. Killer did the job, 2252 before he got taken out by the Batchat. 1,232 base experience, 43 shots fired, 31 hit, 21 went through. Bear in mind, some of those shots were towards pretty heavily armoured tanks, and there were a few duff shots that went into the dirt. Cost him a packet though, 76,000 in the red. Even with a premium account, that would have been 105,000 if it was a standard account. Well worth it though for an ace tanker in the Object 140 on his way to getting some personal reserves for those mini missions on the Asia server for this month. As we look at this second game, this is a double shot of Object 140 Tier 10 Russian action. This one features my old mate AppleBoomX from Crazy Clan. He's no stranger to this channel. Again, on the same map. I don't think it's the same game. I'm sure it's not the same game. Melanovka, let's see what he's going to do in the Object 140. This one's not an all Tier 10 battle load, just 3 Tier 10s on each team, a Batchat and 2 Jags on the enemy side. Object 140, the Grill, and the Stritzwagen 103B on AppleBoomX's team. 5 heavy tanks on each side. Looks like 4 tank destroyers. It looks like it's a pretty even matchmaking as far as what types of tanks are in this. And AppleBoomX will know that those Jags are not going to get up that hill in a hurry. So he's thinking might go straight up to the top of the northeast hill of Melanovka and see what's up there. Try and help this Stritzwagen who's leading the charge. And again, the Stritzwagen will know that the only tank that might beat him up there on the enemy side could be the Batchat. WZ-120, I doubt it. WZ-1320 maybe. I don't know. Don't really know how they play. I haven't got one. And you wouldn't think that the M4A1 Revloir or the Lorraine would lead the charge up that hill in this Tier 10 battle. So the Stritzwagen playing nice and aggressively, which is good to see. And AppleBoomX is going to try and make sure they capture the top part of that northeast hill and hopefully give that Stritzwagen something to shoot at. Very, very accurate tank. I played that on a super account last year when it was first introduced to the game, and I'll tell you what, it is amazingly accurate. Anyway, let's see what Apple's going to do on top of this hill. There you go, I told you to leave the WZ-120. WTF, not sure what that stands for. AppleBoomX from Crazy Clan picks up some spotting damage on the Batchat 25-2. Not really sure what's going on here. How many tanks are down there? Oh well, hold my beer. I got this, says AppleBoomX from Crazy Clan. I'll do this on my own if you pricks are going to stay on that red line. Providing great vision, not just for the Stritzwagen, but also for artillery. Puts a shell, takes a shot from the Lorraine for 287 damage. Look at those 2 marks of excellence on the gun barrel. It won't be far off getting a third. AppleBoomX from Crazy Clan. He loves his Object 140. Playing around on top of the hill, hoping artillery doesn't drop a big, shiny American turd on his head. Look at that. Side shot into the WZ-120. Doesn't quite penetrate, but that WZ-120 is down to 365 health. That'll make it a little bit lower, and the Stritzwagen picks up the kill. So 886 damage, 492 assisted. He's just getting warmed up, puts the shot into the side of the Emil. He spots the Jagdpanzer E100. He does not want to get shot by that gun. Looks to see where the Jag's aiming. The Jag's not aiming at him, so I'll take a shot. 289, not the highest roll for the Object 140. Unlucky, he bounces the M4A1 Revloir, the Ravioli tank, premium French medium. 3 ones to score. Get some more assisted damage. That Lorraine just gets wiped out by the Stritzwagen S1. That's the premium tank. Premium Swedish tank destroyer. Let's be careful. You want to be careful. If that Jagdpanzer shoots you in your Object 140, you will certainly know about it. M4A1 Revloir though gets taken down to a 1-shot. The score's 4-1. There's no need to be too conservative, but he needs to make sure he doesn't get shot by that Jag. Looks like the VK100 01P just took a swing and a miss towards AppleBoomX from Crazy Clan. And as he looks forward to see what he can do. See if he can maybe pick off the M4A1 Reveloir to make it 5-1. That'd be a pretty good advantage to have. The Jag Panzer looks like the Jag's a shot, so he knows he can poke out and maybe get a couple of shots in. Picks up the kill on the Emil. Fuzz, that's a pretty cool name. 7-1 the score now. I reckon he'll get one more shot in before that Jag loads. The Jag's not looking his way. He's gone for the skill rounds, getting the heat for the Jag Panzer E100. That should go through. It does. 285 damage into the Jag Panzer E100. It's just an expensive 205 damage though. Shoots again. Doesn't quite land. No, he landed it, but he didn't penetrate. So heat rounds lose penetration with distance. Maybe that's why he's not penetrating the Jag Panzer E100. Puts an easy shot into the E75 though. 8-1 the score on Melanovka. Looks like the Jag's just fired again. Bounces the Jag again, but did he track him? No, he didn't. He's getting a little bit of assisted damage. 371, that's a better roll. Into the Jag Panzer E100. 8-1 the score now. He's up to over 3,000 damage. And look, without giving too much away, I know he's going to do a little bit more. He's blocked a bit. 3,470 assisted damage too. That's no mean feat. As he picks up his second kill, finally getting rid of that Jag Panzer E100. The big Jag. 9-1 is the score. 3,500 damage done and blocked. There you go, straight into the top of the E75. This is just farming damage all the way. This is easy money for AppleBoomX from Crazy Clan. He's on 2 kills, nearly 3,800 damage done. Picks up some more assisted. The VK100A1P has been pushed right back into this corner. Unlucky not to penetrate that one. It is a pretty well armoured tank, the VK100A1P. I picked it up a while ago on my grind to the mouse, just after the lines were redone, if you like, when the Panzer Kampfwagen came into the game. 11-1, 12-1, what else can we get? What else? We need some more damage. We want more damage, come on. Auto aims on the bat chat, puts a shot in for 343. One more would be nice for the kill. No, only 2 enemy tanks left, the Scorpion G and the Jag Panzer E100. That Jag Panzer, ooh, just missed out in the kill shot. Where's that Scorpion? Charge, everybody charge. The score's 14-1, there's only 1 tank left. Go get him. Next go. Oh yeah, that looks alright. Tracks him. Picks up a lot of assisted though, 1,150 assisted damage for that kill on the Scorpion G, and in the end a comfortable win, 15-1. It was a whitewash, but it doesn't matter because AppleBoomX from Crazy Clans picked himself up an ace tanker, the spotter medal, 5 for effect, Confederate for shooting more tanks than anyone else, patrol duty for the player who helps the team damage at least 6 enemy vehicles by spotting him. An absolute ripper. 4,461 hit points of damage, 1319 base experience, and look at that, 6,000 assisted damage in the end, over 10,000 damage combined. He blocked a bit, he fired 25 shots, 23 hit, 15 did damage. There was a lot of bouncing on that heavily armoured Jag Panzer, but he still made some credits, even with the standard account. 5,733, and that's because he would have got a lot of credits for that 6,000 assisted damage, which obviously didn't cost him anything for the shells, because you don't buy shells. Anyway, thank you very much for those 2 replays of Flying Elite and AppleBoomX from Pyro and Crazy Clan. I'm stewiejp, you're not. That was the Object 140, the Tier 10 Russian medium tank. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replays, lads. Take care, and see you all next time.